This week we're watching Maxton Hall, otherwise known as Where's the Fucking Cravat?
Hi readers, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Katie.
And welcome to Not Another Heroine, the book pod where we celebrate the heroines we love
And roast the ones we don't. We'll be your TBR FGMs.
Fairy godmothers.
And find you the best 5-star reads, the spiciest romance, and save you from the overhyped DNFs.
So grab your favorite drink and get cozy. Welcome to Season 3.
I have pulled Jordan into the cringiness of teen dramas.
You know, back in the day,
Let me lay some knowledge on ya.
a Cinderella story was my jam.
Oh!
Hilary Duff?
Yeah.
Come on.
That was a good one.
That was the quintessential
Yeah.
teen love story.
Yeah.
But watching Maxton Hall now, as a grown-ass woman,
Yeah.
all I could think was, chauffeur was pretty hot.
I'm so glad that was universal. I was like, is he like his real dad or something? Like, is
That's
there
what I was hoping.
Okay, yeah.
He was way too good looking
Yeah.
and too like charismatic, and
Yeah.
he got too much camera time to be like, I see you smirking
Yep.
in the mirror, Percy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And they even kind of like look vaguely similar. Like, I wonder at the casting of this.
Yeah, so my takeaway is I'll watch a teen drama for the adult parental figures.
Honestly, dude, I respect it. Except I had to double check how old all of these characters were because I was like, why are they like very good looking? Like, I feel weird about this. They're high schoolers. No, they're 30 years old.
There's no way. Like, you know a teenager when you, like,
Yeah.
they've got hormonal acne.
Yep.
They haven't grown into their limbs yet.
Yep. Yeah. This dude is like absolutely super buff in all of the scenes. Like, I had some questions.
I've never seen an 18-year-old look that comfortable in a
Nope.
business suit.
Nope. No. Taking business calls in the back of his limo.
Absolutely no. This is Maxton Hall,
Yes,
by
yep.
the way, based on a book called Save Me by, I had it up, Mona Kasten.
Okay. And this is all originally in German, and then the book got translated into English, but I don't know if the TV show happened first.
No, the book was first, and then the show came out, so it's on Amazon Prime if you want to watch it. We were kind of struggling, readers, to be
Yes.
like, what do we talk about? Because we're kind of in a romantasy slump again.
Yes.
And you were like, have you ever heard of Maxton Hall? And I'm like, no, tell me more.
The text exchange, like, we were like talking about what we should cover, and we talked about doing Downton Abbey, which I like surprisingly loved. And I was like, let me hit Jordan with this idea and see if maybe, she's interested. And then I got a text that you were on like episode 5, and I was like, thank God. I am so ready to talk about this fucking TV series.
I will say, though, it is in German and it's dubbed in English.
Oh my God, dude.
June, I didn't know that it was in German. Like, I knew it was a German story, but I didn't know if they had just like produced the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't notice the dub in the first couple scenes because they use like British accents. You're like, oh, that tracks. It's a castle. They're going to use British everything. And then you start to notice the audio is not moving with the character's mouth. And you're like,
Yep.
German. Watch it in German if you can.
Their like voices are nice too in German too, like A+. But I guess the two main actor and actresses, they speak like fluent English.
Mm-hmm.
So like y'all really couldn't have like done the dubs, so it's like a little bit better, but
But
yeah, dude.
So this is
I ate this shit up. I'm going to be honest.
I wish I had watched this show, or the show was available when I was like 15 to 25.
Yeah. Oh my God. This would be my whole personality.
This is the target audience.
Yeah.
We are not quite the target audience anymore.
No.
It's still kind of yummy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like you have to get past the cringy, but you're like, I can't stop watching this. This is cute in the silly teen way. It's a little bit cringy, but like I'm digging it.
I cannot unsee, though, the whole Hermione, Bella. It is Bella meets Hermione is our main lead character, which is fine. We both like both of those characters. They have merged her into one, and that is her. What's her name?
Ruby.
Ruby Bell.
Jordan's eye roll could end lives. It was laid on a little bit thick. Like, just the fact that in the first episode, she is like, studies from morning to night, is a scholarship student. She like helps other people, and she like picks up a bunch of like books that someone spilled. And then she's also like working a full-time job to.
Sure. Her dad is disabled in a wheelchair.
She's trying to save money to like fix his rant. It's like, okay.
Don't get me wrong. I have done so many episodes on like a downtrodden character who is like the kindest soul on the planet. But there is something about Ruby Bell that I was like, no.
Okay, you're not convincing me here. Yeah. Should we just jump into the plot?
I think we're going to have to.
Yeah, so basically we're introduced to all of the characters. Ruby has been working on this like introductory start of the semester ball dance thing.
I think we have to backtrack a little bit.
That's
so you
fair.
know how you get drawn into this because originally it was like a teen movie with a castle and like school uniforms.
Magenta school uniforms. That cannot be understated.
The opening scene of this show is a naked James Beaufort.
Oh, yeah.
And it is just the camera looking at his six-pack of abs.
Yeah.
And he is clearly just woken up from a night of debauchery. He grabs a champagne bottle, is drinking it from the bottle as he's shrugging into his casual business attire, going out to a drunken pool party that is still ongoing. And you're like, I just opened German Gossip Girl. Hell yeah, I'm here for it.
German Gossip Girl is this. That's this.
But as if Disney produced it.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's just a little too soft. Gossip Girl is really kind of got some
edgy.
And the characters are not meant to be super likable.
They're bad people, objectively speaking.
So
there's still some like good in them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pool scene. And then I think Lydia walks in like fully dressed and she's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, she's crying.
Oh, I forgot this whole first scene. I'm in like season 2 land.
And Lydia's an interesting character because she's James. James is our love interest. She's the little sister.
They're twin.
Are they?
I could be tripping balls. I don't know why I think that.
Interesting.
Which makes it even more interesting. Yeah.
She's got like raccoon eyes. She's been crying. She's like, I don't know what to do. She saw everything. And James is like, let me get my money.
Yes. Literally.
And then we get that's like a flash forward and then we backtrack.
Okay, that's maybe, because I think this scene next is Ruby walking in on accident.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's trying to get into Oxford. She wants a recommendation letter. She has her little printed packet of all of her qualifications. She goes to the unnecessarily hot English teacher.
Oh, yeah. What was with that? Why are there
gorgeous.
so many hot actors in the show?
Because he like popped on the screen and I was like, oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah. If I was a student, done.
The next scene makes a lot more sense because Ruby opens the door. She forgot a document that fell out and she's like, I need to give this to him. And Dog is making out with Lydia. And Ruby sees the whole thing.
Yeah. And so these are high school students. This is a preparatory college. They're like 17 years old. Yeah. And this English teacher is maybe 25, 26.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's gorgeous.
Oh, yes.
The plot line makes a lot of sense, even if it's extremely problematic, especially with events that happen in later episodes. But yeah, so Ruby is obviously like morally outraged, disgusted by whatever she's seeing, and she like runs out. And I think later she's even like, he like gives her the recommendation letter and she's like, I don't want it from you. And it's like, girl, come on. I get it, but like also
she's a little too like snooty, high nose.
Yeah. Very self-righteous about it. So this is the event that Lydia is going to her brother to like ask him to fix because I think Lydia has like a history of doing some like questionable things. Their dad is on their last leg with her and she's like, if anybody finds out, I'm going to be fucking eviscerated. Like, you have to help me. And he's like, no, I got this. Like, she's a, Dundee.
Who is Ruby Bell? Like, this peasant? And here's background on James and Lydia. Like, they're from, like, the wealthy family. Their family owns a luxury fashion line, and they have a castle, and they have the best chauffeur.
Oh, my God, I love him.
So, like, money solves everything.
Yep. Yeah. And I think the first scene interaction between them is, like, someone comes up to Ruby. They're in like a meeting about this like ball thing. They're trying to like plan it out or whatever. And Ruby's best friend is like, James wants to talk to you. And Ruby's like, I am busy. I am in planning mode. I could give less of a fuck. Who the fuck is James? And she's like, no, girl. look at him. Look.
He's right there. And he's like, flips a chair around and is like,
Oh my God.
hey, everyone, can I just have a moment with your girl? And he's got the swagger and the charisma, and everyone just scatters. And Ruby's like, well, this is fine.
And he basically like, what do I have to do to get you to not tell anyone? And she's like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And then he like offers her money and she's like, no, thank you.
This pissed me the fuck off because he offers her probably like $10,000. And I'm sorry, my girl Ruby, if you're that smart, like all you have to do is keep your mouth shut. Your dad's in a wheelchair and insurance is like, why didn't you take the money?
Yep.
Okay, that would be a little bit more, I make her more of an interesting character, like lean a little bit more morally gray. Like,
nope. Instead, we got snooty
how
priestess.
dare you try and bribe me? I am an angel.
Yeah. And thus triggers the contention, the noticing of Ruby by James. And then we get the like lacrosse scene.
Oh, I love that scene.
I do too, dude. So Ruby shows up because she needs to talk to the headmaster to try to get a recommendation letter from him instead because of her moral outrage. And of course, you know, he's the star of the lacrosse team. He's running across the field.
Bro, the way they framed lacrosse. I've played lacrosse.
Really?
It was part of like the school's like physical education program. Like, oh, you shall try soccer and lacrosse and track and all of this. And I'm like, yeah, I hate this game.
No, thank you.
But the way they framed it, it was as if they were playing the most brutal game of rugby on the planet.
Yep, no. Just lacrosse.
No, it's hockey without skates.
Yep, yeah. But I just love the fact that Ruby is on the sidelines talking to a guy that got like ejected from the game. He's
Alistair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like one of the friends or whatever. And he is chatting up Ruby on the sidelines. And of course, Mr. James is like running full speed. He turns to the side, slow-mo, and he's like, why are they chatting? And then bam, he's tackled.
Like face plants into another dude.
God, I love it.
It was magical.
Oh my God. See, that's what I mean. It's the yummy scenes.
Yeah.
It's like, this is cringy, but like, girl, I'm fucking eating this shit up. I am fed.
I mean, he really carried the show.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like, I was not watching for Ruby. I was watching for James because he just portrayed, like, you could feel his emotions throughout.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Yeah. From then on, I think we get the actual party scene. And of course, James is out on this, like, you know, fuck up Ruby's life so that she won't tell anyone, which kind of seems ill-informed. But what happens at this party, strippers come out of nowhere and ruin the whole thing. It's very sexual. It's very, like, weird. And unfortunately, Ruby and James are both pulled into the office. The headmaster is like, you both are on the verge of being expelled. James, you're kicked off the lacrosse team. Ruby, you have to unfuck this or else I'm not going to give you a recommendation letter. And they both have meltdowns.
I thought, though, that the headmaster was pretty reasonable. Like, he didn't blame everything on Ruby, and he was still, like, willing to give her a second chance. It was like, oh, that was, like, an adult decision, not an adult written by a child.
Yeah. Honestly, interesting.
So, I mean, it was good. And then we have this kind of montage of scenes of James and Ruby interacting more and more closely, and James being like, oh, she's kind of pretty, and oh, I guess she's kind of funny, and oh, I guess I'm interested in her, and Ruby being like, oh, he's hot.
I just like the fact that they did the tension pretty well. Like, romantasy authors can probably, like, take note because they, like, obviously are antagonistic to each other, but, like, the scenes of them getting, like, real close up to each other's faces to, like, yell and be annoyed, it's like, okay, you guys feel this.
And then, like, they have this kind of truce where they realize, like, we don't hate each other and maybe we need to enable each other. And so there's this whole scene where they come up with a new design for the gala because there is a poor young man who has been friend-zoned by Ruby.
So hard and vigorously.
And he is just, like, puppy dogging it, like, with Ruby at every single gala planning event. Like, here, Ruby, I made you a poster. Here, Ruby,
this is a paper mache heart.
And he's just staring at her adoringly, and everybody knows.
Yeah.
And then James shows up, and he's like, that idea is utter shite. Let's do mine. Let's do a Victorian party.
Yep.
And everyone's like, that's a better idea.
Sounds like a good idea,
though.
though.
Good. And Ruby's like, well, I feel uncomfortable, but you know he's right. So they do this Victorian party theme, but they need to do new posters. She needs a Victorian dress. Explain to me Why, they couldn't fucking AI this stuff.
Yeah. No, for sure. Because this is set in, like, now.
Yeah, like, Google Victorian dress. There's your poster. But no, they think that they have to have an actual Victorian dress to photograph for the poster, which means we have this whole sister bonding scene with Ruby and her younger sister. And the younger sister happens to be a seamstress capable of designing a Victorian dress overnight.
Yep.
And then the next morning, Ruby's like, okay, well, thanks for designing the dress. I'm going to iron it. Sister leaves. Ruby burns a fucking hole in the dress.
Big asshole.
After they slaved for like 12 hours over it.
Yep.
And they're out of a dress.
Yep.
After Ruby said she had got it on lock, she's got this whole plan. James comes in, saves
To the
day.
rescue.
Oh, this scene where he's like, so I got us access to my family's historic fashion line, and the Victorian dresses are in London. Shall we go?
Oh my God.
And Ruby's like, how do we get to London? He's like, well, I'll be picking you up in 10 minutes. How about we just go then?
Cringy but yummy. I felt fed. I felt nourished.
So Percy picks her up, and they go to London, and we get the
quintessential, oh no, she's beautiful.
Go on and try it. Like, they take pictures of the dresses, and then James like, I think you should wear that dress. Said no man ever.
Nope,
like, come on. Like,
nope.
No man's gonna be like, yeah, go play dress up. I'm totally here for it. Like, that Victorian dress is gonna look bomb on you.
Especially because it's like Queen Victoria,
I know.
too.
She was like 4'11".
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
So Ruby goes and tries on Queen Victoria's like copy dress. Honestly, if you're a man, the only thing you're gonna look at is like from the chest up because she's wearing a corset. Like,
yeah. But nope, we get the montage, the slow walking down the stairs,
the glove, the glove on the banister.
Yes. And this was the first travesty, though, because James is dressed up. No fucking cravat.
Where's the cravat?
Dude, I felt deprived. This was like, I was going in expecting some like full fat ice cream, and I got that like sugar-free coconut, whatever the fuck. Like, no, I want the full picture.
Yeah, because the whole thing goes down with like, oh, I'll put the dress on if you put the suit on. And he's like, fine.
I guess.
Like, I'm a model, sure.
Obviously, okay.
Like, he comes out and like the shirt is half unbuttoned. Like,
oh my God.
That's not the suit, my guy.
No.
I mean, I'm not really complaining.
Yeah.
It was hot.
That's the thing, is like, it was hot, but like, seeing him all buttoned up would be equally hot.
Yeah,
but like, you don't have to show
she's
skin.
wearing a full Victorian getup, and like, you're half naked.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
But then
a really bad time for his dad to show up.
Daddy Mortimer is a bitch.
He's like, why the fuck is this girl wearing this dress? Why are you playing dress up with your...
Do you know what this motherfucker says to her?
I had the dubbed one on, so
He says that, that dress is a little tight in the bust, if I may say so. And it was designed for a queen. Mm-hmm. Oh, he goes real hard, and James is like silent next to him. You can see Ruby like, oh, I see where he gets it from. Cool.
No, checks out. And then we get the sad like running away, and he's like, no, let me take you home. And she's like, I don't want anything from you. Except she shows up to school the next day, and there are giant ass posters of both of them plastered on the front.
Because there's like a picture, like a photo taking like montage scene too, where they're like posing together in these very intimate postures, and the staff are like, "Oh, this is totally normal." We
do this all the time.
Two 17-year-olds messing with like irreplaceable, historic costumes.
I just love this scene, though, because, like, Ruby's walking into school, and we get, like, a full fucking meltdown. Like, the room is spinning, and, like, people are, like, whispering, and she's like, my world is ending. And it's really just because, like, people know her now. And she's like, I don't want to be up for judgment, which, like, fair. But, like, the level of meltdown of this scene is fucking just bonkers.
She, like, that's a repeated theme, is like, I just want to be invisible. Like, my life will be so much better if no one knows I exist. And so this is one of the confrontations she has with James right after this. Like, he shows up at her house, and he's like, I'm really sorry, my dad's an asshole, but he's an asshole to me too, if that helps. And he kind of, I quoted this line, which is, she tells him that I wish we had never like gone this far. Like, I just want to go back to the way we were. And he says, well, what if I don't want to go back? And you can kind of see like his adoration of Ruby in that moment. And you're like, okay, I would be convinced too.
I'm sold.
And then he gives her the fucking dress.
Oh, God, dude. I was fed. I was fed by all of these scenes.
I mean, that's really kind of...
we get the party scene.
Oh, the party scene. Okay, so
yeah.
we have like 10 minutes of like thinking that she's rejected him, but she hasn't, because he invites her to a party. Isn't it? It's almost her birthday or something like that too. But this is like a house party with a DJ, apparently.
Yes.
And alcohol.
Rich people.
So he's kind of sitting in there and he's like, this is fucking stupid. Like, I don't want to be here, but like, fine, whatever. And there's like the typical blonde mean girl who's like, our families are destined to be together.
I love the dancing movement that Jordan's doing.
So she's sitting next to him being like, hi, James, did you know this pressure point on the wrist will help you relieve tension? And then he looks up and he sees Ruby into the party, and like all of his attention is centered on her, and he's like, my life is complete now.
And then we get the quintessential teen dancing together scene.
His dancing was so bad.
This whole thing was kind of like a crime. Like, I would have ate this shit up if I was like 14. But I'm going to lay a tidbit of knowledge that I don't know if you know or not. So this is like a filmmaking thing. When they do these dance scenes, when they're filming it, when it is, in production, there is no music playing in the background when these people are dancing. It's silent. So all you hear is the pitter-patter of people's feet as they're moving around and dancing, and then the music gets added after in post-production. So can you imagine? This scene was awkward with the music. Can you imagine filming it? There is nothing going on in the background except the like dun, of people's feet.
That explains why the dancing is so bad. There's no beat to move to.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I hate that.
Yep, I do too. That's all I could think of when I was watching this scene. I'm like, oh, it's cringy. But just imagine having to be there as like a background person.
God, no, absolutely not. Well, and then they're mid-dance and Mean Girl comes over and he's like, sorry, I threw my wine glass all over you. And,
oh, no.
I mean, Ruby's interaction was like, I was hot anyway. She takes off her jacket, which I'm like, okay, good for you, girl. And then James is like, let's get the fuck out of here. So he like escorts her outside, which is like, please.
I dig it.
Please drag me along.
I'm signed up.
And he's like, all right, stand here. And she immediately freezes because there's a pool outside. And you're like, oh, that's a weird reaction. So she's standing there. She's like, this is awkward. James is walked away. And then one of James' like goofball buddies like runs up to her and throws her into the pool. And then she doesn't come up. And she's drowning.
Yeah.
And
James rescues her though.
does like a swimmer's dive into the pool.
I love this scene. And he like carries her out. And
bridal
like,
style.
Oh my God. I like see this brain in my head living rent free.
And she's like curled up against his chest, like with her arms around his neck. And he's like keeping her huddled and protected and like shoving aside everyone. Like it's every romantic girl's dream scene.
Yes. Watch this fucking TV show just for this one scene.
And like he's taking charge in the background. He like runs outside still with her in his arms. He's like, Percy, do we have anything warm for her to wear? Percy like jumps in. You're like, hi, Percy, I missed you.
There's my boy.
Like he puts his sweatshirt on her. She's sitting in the limousine. Like he gets up. Like even him opening the car door was hot. And then like she curls up in his lap in the limousine and she's just trembling.
Yep. Yeah. And then we get the tragic backstory of she blames herself for her dad being in a wheelchair because of like a swimming accident.
She fell over. Like, she did not know to swim. She fell off a boat in search of her teddy bear. Her dad jumped in to save her, and then a boat, I'm assuming, ran over him.
Oh, God, dude.
Pretty traumatic.
Yeah, but that's episode 3.
That's it. That's the end. We have 3 more episodes to go.
I forgot how much plot they shove into each of these episodes.
A lot. Only 6 episodes total, though. So it's like low commitment.
Season 2 is also only 6 episodes. If anyone is interested after listening to these episodes, they're like, I would like more of this yumminess. It gets more unhinged, though, I will say.
Oh, yeah. This is just like Yep,
yeah. This is the like, oh, everything is normal. I'm totally not a psycho. And then, you get like attached to the person and then the psycho comes out and you're like, wow, this is kind of a lot.
I will say, though, if like Gossip Girl was too long for you, like too many seasons, and like you're like, these are awful humans, like I'm not invested in the story, but you want like that typical romantasy plot, just watch this show.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Well, from our shelf to yours.
We'll see you on the next page. Hi, readers. Like what you've been hearing? Check out the Spice Archive at notanotherheroine.com to see all of our reviews and ratings. And if you'd like to support our growing library, find us on Patreon and get access to exclusive bonus content.
If you'd like to just listen, we post new episodes every Monday and Wednesday on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Thanks for listening.